In honor of the upcoming WrestleMania, I wanted to take a look back at one of the first wrestling games, perhaps the first wrestling game I ever played. And one that, as I thought about it and replayed it, really was one of the defining titles of my youth. That game is WWF WrestleMania, released for the NES in 1989. This game came along at just the right moment for me. I remember renting it in the year of its release, and for a few years afterwards, frequently alongside the WrestleMania 4 and 5 VHS tapes. And that combination, the NES game and those WrestleManias, represented some incredible weekend memories for me when I was between 8 and 10 years old. I had just discovered professional wrestling and gaming for that matter, and being able to link the two and have a video game representation of the late 80s WWF just cemented my status as a young wrestling fan. The game, of course, is absolutely awful. It is easily one of the worst wrestling video games of its era and possibly one of the worst sports games of all time. Its roster includes only 6 wrestlers, all with extremely limited movesets, and the gameplay consists of nothing more than paper-thin button mashing, interspersed by the occasional signature finishing move. 5 minutes with it today is enough to make you never want to play it again. But yet, in the late 80s and early 90s, the simple, sprite-based wrestlers, along with their finishing moves, and above all, the music, made this an iconic component of my early rotation of video games. After about 5 rentals, I remember purchasing the game, and if nothing else, that music is part of the permanent fabric of my video game youth. In fact, I can still find myself humming the menu music from time to time, and when I do, I feel transported to those lazy weekends in 1989 and 1990, when I would play this game in between extended runs of Mario 2 and the original Zelda, eating Fruity Pebbles and Apple Jacks, and just waiting for WWF Superstars to come on the air.